football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. They're going to the air on the first play. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. They'll run it from the gun. The Bruins are going to keep this drive rolling.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
He escapes the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the handoff. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the Bruins will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. First play, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Tatum. Throws a stiff arm, and he's in the clear. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the 1st down by UCLA. And, Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days. The Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll give it to the running back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. We'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Bruins! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And that kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He finds his man. It's Schwartz. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Bruins looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, UCLA. They connect for 6. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down. They're going to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Grab down the middle. It's Tatum. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run it here. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the 1st down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And the Bruins line it up with 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. On the run, it's Jones. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Run quickly. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
He'll hand it off. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And Looking to throw now on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it in the open. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, UCLA.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's caught. It's Tatum. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Bruins are in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wide open downfield.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Here comes a handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. That makes the score UCLA 35, LSU 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Jones. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half, down big. Can they get something going right now? Looking to throw it on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Throwing off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Tatum. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Grab down the middle. It's Tatum. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Schwartz. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a receiver. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Swarm to the passer, just sacked.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Bites off a defender. And it's UCLA on top here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, UCLA. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. LSU has moved into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. There's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. First down, looking for more now. Now here he goes. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. And he'll be brought down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
That just felt a little bit like a panic call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and goal, and you hand it off to a receiver. I don't know what to expect now on 4th down after seeing that.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Bruins.
UCLA.
Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation. He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back anticipating these deep throws.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Pounding away with the run game. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Sticking with the running game. The Sox were able to bring him down quickly. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll run the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.